Hello everyone, I'm your host Kinjal Makwana. Once again, I welcome you all to new to Barmer Health Talk. जैसे कि हम लास्ट वीक मिले थे इस टॉक के बारे में हमने जाना था और हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस कैसे सिस्टम है जर्मनी में उस बारे में हमने हमारे एक्सपर्ट्स बार्मर एक्सपर्ट्स से जाना था. वी हैड सेबेस्टियन एंड सुजैन. अगर आप इनको नहीं जानते हो तो हमारा आप फर्स्ट वीडियो देख सकते हो, उनके बारे में जान सकते हैं. और हमने ढेर सारी बातें की थी हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस के बारे में एंड व्हाट डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ हेल्थ इंश्योरेंसेस वी हैव इन जर्मनी. यस, तो इसी बातचीत को और इसी इंफॉर्मेशन को आगे बढ़ाते हुए once again I would like to welcome Sebastian and Suzanne. Thank you so much for joining us today as well. एंड चलिए तो बढ़ते हैं हमारे अगले सवाल की ओर. हमारे ढेर सारे ऑडियंस ने हमारे काफी क्वेश्चंस पूछे थे और उन्हीं कुछ क्वेश्चंस को मैं फिर से एक बार लेकर आई हूँ आप सभी के लिए. So now I would like to know from Suzanne that this is especially for the students we have in Germany. How expensive is health insurance in Germany, like for the private, public, and what are the advantages students have and what all the bonuses and benefits they can enjoy?
Hi, and thanks for being back again. Yeah, how expensive is health insurance in Germany for students? That's a good question because, like Sebastian mentioned last week, everyone in Germany must have health insurance. It doesn't depend if you're from abroad or from Germany. Also, international students have the same health insurance like all local students here. You can decide either if you choose public insurance or private insurance. It is important to note that the students' health insurance is not so expensive like the insurance employees, for example, pay. You have special cheaper premiums because, actually you won't work a lot. So you don't have that much money. That's why it's cheaper. And still, you have the same access to all the necessary medical treatment you need. You have the same medication. You have the same possibilities to go to hospital like anyone who pays more, like, for example, 900 euro per month. And for students, the monthly premium is cheaper. Like I said, it's around 130 euro per month. It depends a bit whether you are private or public insured, but on average, it's around 130 euro per month, and you can still use everything like every other person who also pays more.
Thank you so much, Suzanne. And now heading towards the next one. I'm sure every student is really keen to know when they land Germany and they're excited to earn their first earnings as a student. So I would like to know from Sebastian that what options do I have for earning money as a student in Germany?
Like I mentioned before in our last session, health is the most precious good besides money. Yeah? And now we talk again about money, how to earn money. A lot of the international students and also the German students earn money besides their studies for two reasons. The first reason, of course, that you can have a good lifestyle, that you can spend money. But on the other side, especially the international students like to have experiences in German companies and with German employees. So you have different options to work as a student. The first option is to work in a part-time job. That means you can work up to 20 hours per week in a company. Yeah? And then you are a so-called working student, Werkstudent in German. Another option would be that you do an internship in your field of study to get more experiences. Another option is to work as a research assistant at your university. And of course, last but not least, a lot of students have good language skills, so they can work as a language tutor and help the university or the employees or other people to translate something.
Yes, Sebastian, you mentioned it very right that we have very good opportunities for the students who know different languages. They can work as a tutor and earn really good money. Yes. So besides studying, how many hours a student can work? And also, I heard there are also few consequences a student should know if they're working like too much as per their working hours. Could you please explain and elaborate, Sebastian?
That's a very good question. How much hours I can work as a student beside my studies? It's more important than the money you earn there. Yeah. So the question is how much hours. The point is you have to be focused on your studies. So if you work too much, maybe you won't be anymore a student. Yeah, you won't have the status of a student. That's why we have these hours, 20 hours per week. If you have semester breaks, you can work more. It's no problem. Yeah? When you work beside your study, you can do it like we mentioned before as a working student, Werkstudent, or of course you also can do a mini job. That means a job where you can earn up to 520 euros per month. What also important is to be aware of your resident permit. So if you are in contact to the immigration authorities, please clarify with them how many hours you can work, what jobs you can do, so that you have your resident permit for longer. Yeah? If you exceed these limits, it can have negative effects and a bad impact to your student status, and that won't be a good option.
Thank you, Sebastian, for bringing out the light in this question. As we heard from a lot of students, they are so much engrossed in earning euros that they forget their main purpose of landing to Germany about their studies, right? So I think there are also some consequences about it. So I think students must be also aware about the working hours. And yes, there are also benefits of having a student health insurance. Yes, so thank you so much once again, Sebastian and Suzanne, for sharing us all the information regarding the health insurance for students. So yes, आपको और भी कुछ details है और भी कुछ information चाहिए तो आप हमें लिख सकते हैं on email, और अगर आप चाहते हैं कि हम कुछ आपको specific information दे या आपको कुछ specifiक queries है तो please हमें email के द्वारा connect कीजिए और बस हमारे साथ यूं ही जुड़े रहिए for more such information. फिर से मिलती हूँ आपको इसी वक्त इसी समय और इस अगले हफ्ते.